Welcome to episode number 47 of the MLB Show 20 Postseason Series, and today we're playing Game 2 of the World Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Dodgers, with the Rays up 1-0 after a come-from-behind win in Game 1, as they won 5-4, but I mean it was a come-from-behind win because they got 4 in the 8th. Yes? What? I'm filming though, I can't stop. What do you... I don't know. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'm gonna play Game 2 now. It's not Ryan Arbor versus Audit Bueller, it's a game off. That was the matchup for Game 1. Game 2 is gonna be Cleo Rays for the Dodgers and last now for the Rays. Yeah. Let's do it. I'm filming! I can't! Well, I just have to go out there now, but obviously the video will continue. I'll just continue right about now. So, just to see, I watched the series The Commission, and there's this police officer, Stan Kelly, and it was played by, I forgot his name, and my dad's watching Field of Dreams right now, and he's in it. He just only has one line though, so that's why he was telling me out there. So I mean, it's not like this is the beginning of the video. The first minute and like 30 seconds of the last clip will be in the video. So yeah, Game 2 of the World Series. Best of 5, Rays, Dodgers, Rays up 1-9. 05 each means it's on the West Coast, obviously. If you hear a noise, a panther noise, it's my dog. She's panting like right next to me. I don't know why, but I'll probably go away at some point. She'll probably lay down, not stare at me. She was doing that for the first minute and a half of the video, and then when I walked out, she walked out or ran out, and then now she's just staring at me, panting like a maniac. And my other dog is sleeping sort of behind me. If you watch my setup tour video, she's sleeping like between like the turntable and a chair. She's now like, not broken, but it's like so old. I think the screw just like snapped out or something. So the Dodgers are the gold controller and the Rays are the blue controller. That's G-Man showing for the Rays and Mance Muncy for the Dodgers. Both teams first baseman. Home uniforms for the Dodgers and road uniforms for the Rays. Dodger Stadium holds 56,000, or Dodger Stadium holds 56,000 opened in 1962. Presidential Mel broadcast teams on the show team quick downs on. Cloud cover was partly cloudy, but I changed it to, let's just leave it at partly cloudy. So yeah. I mean, I put Alex Wood out there, isn't pitched yet. I don't put Reyes, so yeah. Lefty versus righty, 84 versus 77. People are 1-0. Last time 1.29 ERA. Urias no ERA. So lefty versus lefty. Do I take Meadows out? I don't know if I take Meadows out. Right, well, they have Wendell playing, which is perfectly fine. I think yeah, no changes for either team. I got Pearson's bad in the lineup. He wasn't in Game 1 because it's a lefty. And yeah, no changes for either lineup, or no changes for either team. And the Black Plants are staying at Mavishers are not turned down at all. Here we go. Remember, the pitchers do bat. No universal DH in this world. There's supposed to be Brad, as you can see how these teams down here. We are here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California for Game 2 of the 2020 World Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi there everybody, Vinny J 342-1890. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. As it's Game 2 of his best Game 2 of the World Series. It's best of 5. In real life, it's best of 7, but in this world, it's best of 5. So in Game 1, the Rays won 5-4 over the Dodgers, come from behind style. So the Rays had a 5-4 win over the Dodgers, or the Rays had a 5-4 come from behind win against the Dodgers in Game 1. So the Dodgers, you gotta win this game. It's basically a must win. It's not a must win, but it's almost like a 9% must win. Game 2 of the World Series on the show comes your way next. The Rays, one start in the postseason, got the win. They have no earned runs. They're 6 in the third innings pitched, 5 hits only, 0.79 WHIP, no walks, 1 strikeout. So at the win in his first start, they have no earned runs through 6 in the third innings. Here we go, 1 on count. At the snap bat, that's on the line and just foul. And here's 63 degrees, partly cloudy, and I did not see the umpires are on the tote, obviously. So 63 degrees, partly cloudy, wind 6 miles per hour, blowing in from left field. Here we go, 1-2 down to Meadows. Swing and a miss, strike 3 in the dirt. Throw to first by Smith, 1 down to lead off the ball game. That's weird. It didn't give me an option to see the lineups. Here's Joey Wendell. They're not playing Brandon Lau. Batting .462 in the postseason, Wendell is. That's a pop-up on the infield. Turner under it, 2 down. And here's the starting lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Austin Meadows, Joey Wendell, Yandy Diaz, G-Man, Sean Hunter Renfroe, Kevin Kiermaier, Willie Dallas, Mike Zunino, and the starting pitcher for the Rays, Tyler Glasnow. Here's Yandy Diaz. I don't know if he played it. Didn't he play it in Game 1? I believe he did. 3-2 down. That's a pop-up. A long run for Damon Lutz. And he will make the catch right to the zone, shallow right field. 1-2-3 over the Rays. Dodgers come to the bat, no score in Game 2. Tyler Glasnow, 1 star in the postseason, not the win. 1.29 ERA through 7 innings pitched, 8 hits, 1.14 WHIP, no walks, 1 strikeout. Most of these stars have 1 star in the postseason, not the win. The difference is that Glasnow has a 1.29 ERA and Arias has no ERA. I mean, so Arias in his first start in the postseason, not the win, and he got no earned runs through 6 and 3rd innings. 3-1 challenge to Betts. That's a line drive. That will get down. And that one get all the way to the wall and shut away right field. Betts might go for 3. He is going for 3. And he's in there with a stand up or with a lead off triple. My goodness. He's the Dodgers' only home run in the postseason. That which was the 3-run home run Game 1 of the World Series. And here comes Muncy. So a leadoff triple by Betts. Here comes Muncy with a runner at 3rd, nobody out. And field back. That's a pop-up! And it's caught by Zunino behind the plate in foul territory, 1 down. And here's the starting lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Mookie Betts, Muncy, Justin Turner, Cody Bellinger, Corey Seager, Jock Peterson, Will Smith, Gavin Lutz, and the starting pitcher for the Dodgers, Julio Reyes. Oh my goodness, the definition of unclutch. Now the corners are in. Right there, it's 62. Yeah, 62 speed and 42 steal. Here we go, 1 on count. That's a launcher. That won't get down. Betts will score. Renfroe doing it for the 9-3 save. It's a RBI sent over Justin Turner, and the Dodgers score first in Game 2. It's 1-0 in the bottom of the first. Well, in Game 1 of the World Series, the Rays scored 1 in the first. The Dodgers scored 3 in the 6th, and then the Rays scored 4 in the 8th, and the Dodgers scored 1 in the 9th, but then ended up losing 5-4. Here we go, 1-1 count to Bellinger as a pop-up foul. 14 fastball, curveball, changeup, and slider of his last now. 1-2 count. That's a ground to be 2. Wendell, Adamas Choi double play. No, not double play. Pardon me. Fielder's choice. Runner first, 2 outs for Torrey Cedar. 3-2 count. That's a line drive foul. Runner will be off on the pitch. 3-2 count. That would have been ball 4 unless the umpire ran him up or run him up. 3-2 count. That's a line drive. That would get past the Diamonds and or Diaz. 2-on, 2 out, and that was spiked into the ground. So that passed a dive and Yandy Diaz. Excuse me if my voice is like crusty or something. Here we go. Here comes Peterson. A chance to get some more. That's a ground to the end unit. Fielded by Adamas. Throw to Choi. Pull him with the bat. My goodness, everything's going on for the Rays. Now slap Adamas to the east sits. Here comes Smith at the bases loaded. So now, they already have a run home. That should end of the inning, instead it didn't. Here we go. Swing and a miss on a changeup that was really low and really outside. 1-2 count. That's another foul ball. That was low and a bit inside. Here we go. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's in the dirt. And Zanino steps on home plate and the inning's over. I didn't try to do that. Just that he ran forward and stepped on the home plate. Would have been at first anyways, because he threw it. We're through 1. The score is the Dodgers 1 and the Rays 0. Here's G-Man Choi. That's a little fly ball coming in his bats. 1 down in the 2nd. Here's the Dodgers defense. Jack Peterson, Cody Bellinger, who won a Gold Glove last year, Mookie Betts, who also won a Gold Glove last year, in the outfield, Mance Muncy, Davin Lutz, Corey Cedar, and Justin Turner in the infield, and Will Smith gonna play, obviously, Julio Reyes on the mound. 3-2 count now to Renfroe, who drove in the first run with a 2-out RBI single in first inning, game 1. Throw to first by Reyes is in time, 2 down. So Hunter Renfroe, a 2-out RBI single on the top of the first in game 1 last night in the game. 1-run count. That's a line drive that will fall in front of Peterson. First hit of the game for the Rays. As by the way, the game 1 victory for the Rays was the Rays' 2nd World Series win in franchise history. Because they technically, when they went to the World Series in 2008, which was in real life the first and only time they've been to the World Series, they won 1 game. So the game 1 victory was their 2nd ever World Series. I'm talking about Senate World Series, like a Senate World Series win in franchise history. Not like win the World Series, but wins in the series. Here we got a 3-1 hitter down to Adamas. And that is in there! 3-2, and here the umpires assigned for game 2 of the 2020 World Series batting players, Carl Dixon. So high scoring games when Carl Dixon is usually high scoring games when Carl Dixon is behind plate. Here the umpires assigned for game 2 of the 2020 World Series. Behind plate Carl Dixon, at first base Eric Sandersdale, center base Freddie Ferguson. So yeah, behind plate was Carl Dixon, at first base was Eric Sandersdale, at center base was Freddie Ferguson, at third base was Joe McDonald. By the way, I believe they went the wrong way. I think they went the opposite way they do in real life, because I believe the home plate umpire for game 1 was Eric Sandersdale. But they went in real life they went here in this game they went the opposite of real life. Here we go, 3-2 down. That's a number to Muncy and the inning's over. We're through an inning and a half in game 2. The score the Dodgers 1 and the Rays 0. Here's Davin Lutz. That first inning, 7 minutes came to the plate. Everyone besides Davin Lutz and then the pitcher. 1-0 count. That's a fly ball coming in as Meadows. One down. And here's the Rays defense. Austin Meadows, Timmy Tiermeyer, who won Rhodes Love last year, and Hunter Renfroe in the outfield. G-Man Choi, Joey Wendell, Wally Dawes, and Yandy Diaz in the infield. And Mike Denino behind play, obviously. It's Tyler last now on the mound. Here's the pitcher. Julio Reyes. That's a fly ball or a little pop-up, and that will be foul. 1-2 down. That's on number to Diaz. Throw to Choi is on the money, 2 down. And Mookie Betts, 1-for-1 with a triple and scored the 1 run for the Dodgers. So he went off that game with a triple and then scored a run on a RBI single by Justin Turner. Foul ball, so 1-for-1 with a triple to lead off the game and then scored on an RBI single by Turner. 1-2 down. That's a fly ball. Ball is rocked. That is hit well, but it will die in the Tiermeyer's glove. Shy the track. And the inning's over. We're headed to third. We're through 2 in game 2. The score is the Dodgers 1 and the Rays 0. There's Mike Zanino. 1-0 count. That's a ground ball. What a play by Muncy Diamond for the first. Got him! What a play by Miss Muncy! 2 down or 1 down. Aaron's last now. So Reyes throws left and bats left, but last now throws right and bats left. How did you see that? That's a pop-up, and that will be caught by... No! Whoa, Turner didn't make the catch, barely in foul territory, 2 down. It was overran that. He did, but he recovered. Here's Meadows, who struck out to lead off the game. That's another. The Turner got to hurry, trying to let it. Didn't charge it, safe! Meadows beat it out. As Turner didn't beat it, or not beat it, Turner didn't charge it completely. Here's Wendell. That's a pop-up. And that's sent a bomb to Turner. He's over 2. 2 bomb outs to the third baseman. We entered the bottom of the third. Still 1-0 Dodgers in game 2 of the World Series here on the show. Here's Muncy. Over one, pop out to the catcher when Betts was at third in the first inning. That's a ground ball. But she could have done that when Betts was at third, but he'll take the single. We have man over the Dodgers in the bottom of third. Still one. In that inning, the Dodgers also got 1 run, but also trended the bases loaded. 1-0 count. That's a ground. That could be 2. Wendell, Adames, Choi got them both. 2 down. Turner, who got the RBI single in the first inning, well, just trying into a 4-6-3 double play. Here comes Bellinger. 0-for-4 with an RBI in the series. That's a ground right into the shift. The Dodgers behind second, and this is on target throw to Choi, and the inning's over. We enter the 4th. In game 2, the score is the Dodgers 1 and the Rays 0. Here's Diaz, 35th pitch coming from Reyes. That's a ground ball that was hit near the handle of the bat. Throw to first by Lutz is in time, 1 down. Lutz and Muncy both fielded right, but bat left. And here comes Choi, 1 for 6 with 2 RBIs in the series. To the count. And he snapped his bat. Fielding on short by Lutz. Throw to first, 2 down. And the Rays have 2 hits. The Dodgers have 4. Rays have 1 error, which is by Adames, and the Dodgers have 1 run, which is in the first inning, but then also trying the bases loaded. Here's Renfroe. We had a 2-hour RBI single on the top of the first in game 1 yesterday, or last night in the game. That's swing and miss, 1-2. 1-2 down. That's a ground ball. A dense shift right to Muncy. Throw to Reyes, and the inning's over. Minute 4, the score remains 1-0 LA. Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 1 in the game. That's a line shot. Feeling unsure by this. Throw from the outfield grass. Got him. From the edge of the outfield grass. There's Peterson. Reached on a Adames error in first. There, swing and miss, straight 2. That's a ground right on the nose, right to Adames. To the right of center. Throw to first is on target this time, 2 down. And then Smith, 0 for 1. Yeah, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Straight out the bases loaded. That's a pop-up on the infield. Thomas under it. 1, 2, 3 to the Dodgers. We're through 4 in game 2. The score is 1-0 Dodgers. Back here in LA, let's go on a field check. Don't time. You want me? Hey, Gianni. Here's Tiermeyer at the first hit for the Rays. It's a ground ball. That ball is passed to Ivan Cedar. And Tiermeyer has 2 out of 3 hits. The first hit, now the third hit. Runner first, nobody out. And here comes Adames. Here's Adames bunting, and he fouled it back on a fastball that was at 93 miles per hour. The forcing fastball in the bottom of the zone. That's a ground to be 2. 2nd 1, and they try to bunt the runner over. Didn't. Foul it back, and this pitch he grounds into a 4-6-3 double play, 2 down. And they've been they have 3 hits. 1 is just a 3-time double play. 1 on count. That's a pop-up on the infield. Or in foul territory, and it's Thomas Smith in foul territory. Halfway home in game 2, the score remains 1-0 Dodgers. Their offense has been struggling so far. 1, 2 down. That's a line drop out right to Meadows. And he missed the catch in left center field, 1 down. And then the Reyes, who grounded out to Diaz in the 2nd inning. That's a ground ball foul. 1, 2 down. That's a foul ball on a curveball that was on the bottom line on the bottom of the zone. 1, 2 down. That's a fly ball. It's on a tough play for Meadows, and that will fall in front of Meadows. The pitcher gets a hit, and here comes Benson, the runner at first, and 1 away. 1 for 2, the triple and strike 1 for the Dodgers. That's the ground. That could be 2. It's past the pitcher and out of the reach of Wendell. 2 on, 1 out for Muncy now. And the runner at center wears a coat, by the way. If it's cold, which it is 63 degrees. So here we go. 2 on, 1 out. 3-2 count. That's a ground. That could be. No, it's past Adames. They're all sending the pitcher home. Throw my Tiermeyer's up the line. Julio Reyes scores. It's an RBI signal for Muncy, and it's 2-0 Dodgers. And here comes Turner at RBI signal in the 1st inning. That's a number. That will fall in front of Renfroe. They're going to hold. Betts at 3rd. The bases loaded, 1 out for Cody Bellinger. Dodgers an opportunity to blow the game wide open. They're starting to warm up Ryan Thompson in the Rays bullpen in a hurry. Swing and a miss! My goodness, Bellinger sending straight down the end for Glass now. Post swing it was Smith in the 1st inning with the bases loaded. 2 outs. That was a curveball. That was almost right down the middle, but that's a launcher. That won't get down. 1 run will score. They're gonna hold the 2nd runner. Station the station. It's a 2-out RBI send over Jock Peterson, and it's 3-0 Dodgers. And that was a 2-out RBI send over by Corey Cedar, and it's 3-0 Dodgers. And here comes Ryan Thompson. Runners on base are responsible of Tyron's last now. Here we go. 1 count. That's a pop-up on the infield. Wendell under it. The Dodgers get 2, but the strand of the base is loaded. We have the 6 to score. Now the Dodgers 3 and the Rays 0. It's postseason. Julio Reyes is not they have an earned run yet, and Jose Martinez will pinch it for the pitcher. Jose Martinez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. They're starting up Trevor Richards in the Rays bullpen. No action in the Dodgers bullpen. Here we go. That's a ground ball right to left. Throw to first, one down. And here we go. Here's Meadows. Infield single. That's a ground ball. No one was there. Going against the shift, and he will stay at first base. So he's trying to do one here. They did try at least a few of those runs back. Runner at first, one out for Joey Wendell. Popped out twice, this third baseman. Swing and a miss! Strike three, send it straight down there for a ranch. Two down for Yandy Diaz. That's a ground ball! We head to the bottom of the sixth. The Dodgers are still up 3-0 in Game 2 of the World Series. Back here in LA, let's go on the field again and check down time. You want me? Thank you, Heidi. Pitchers, Trevor Richards on come in. Two appearances in the postseason, pitch 2 2/3. And by the way, the episode 1 of my brand new franchise, The Man 21, will go up tomorrow. 2-1 count. That's a pop up! And it's caught by Zanino in foul territory behind the plate, one down. Here's Davin Lutz, over 2 flyouts. Julio Reyes on deck. Davin Lutz. That's a ground ball! That one did. Oh, what a play! By Thomas! And then the throw to first is way too late. Infield single, and here comes Julio Reyes. 1-2 with a single and scored a run. And he's on a bunt, 1-1 count, and he missed that. Should have brought it back because it would have been a ball. Instead, he didn't bring it back, so it's a strike, 1-2 count. That's a fly ball, so it's not a double play. It isn't out, though. It's caught by Kiermaier, 2 down. And then Mookie Betts, 2 for 3 with a triple single and scored 2 out of 3 runs for the Dodgers. 1-1 count. That's a ground in the inning. Throw to center for the fourth, and it's in time, and the inning's over. We head to the 7th. The Rays are still down by 3. Fisher in the bat third of the game. The Rays 9 runs to work with, down by 3. Here's Choi. No action in the bullpen. He snapped his bat, and it's not caught. But Choi is slow as molasses, and he's out by 20 feet, 1 down. Here comes Hunter Renfroe. 1-1 count. That's a ground ball, fielded by Lutz. To the left of center, throw to first, got him, 2 down. I mean, the Rays have 4 hits. Kiermaier's 2 of them. Meadows has 1. Meadows has 2 of them, and Kiermaier has 2 of them. No one else has. That's a line drive, and it's almost botched by Peterson, but it's not, and the inning's over. 7-minute stretch time here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California. The score is still the Dodgers 3 and the Rays 0. So the Rays have 4 hits, two by Meadows and 2 by Kiermaier, and then the 1 error is by Adames. 1-1 count, the Muncie. That's hit on the nose, and no one's gonna get that. We'll split Meadows and Kiermaier out of the wall. And left center field, that's a leadoff double for Peterson, I believe. Leadoff double for Muncie. Here we go, 1-1 down to Turner. That's a ground ball. The runner will advance, throw to first and in time. Throw to third is a lollipop, but he's safe even if safe anyways. Here's Bellinger striking out the bases loaded at 1 out and sits in the 5th inning. Here we go, 1-1 count. That's a ground ball. The infield's bad. Throw to first by Wendell. It's in time. It's an RBI ground for Cody Bellinger, and it's 4-0 Dodgers. So that is an out, and now Bellinger's 0 for 4, but does it credit for an RBI? Here's Cedar. That's a ground ball. Surprising infield wasn't in, but it's not. Throw to first in time. Dodgers get 1 more. We added the 8. The Dodgers now at 4-0. So It's not hard for the Rays. I mean, that 4 in the 8th in game 1. He did that here. It would be a tight end. 3-1 count. I said, round. That could have been ball 4, but he swung one down. Rays down to final 5 outs, down by 4, so it's not hard to come back. And they got 1 run against Jensen last night. Actually, no, they didn't. But Jensen never taken. I said, round ball. They only got 1 run off Nick Anderson. Throw to first, 2 down. I mean, the Rays have 4 hits. 2 of them by Tiermeyer and the other 2 by Meadows. I mean, no one else has a hit. Now it's a pitcher spot. And Brandon Lau, Tetsudo pinch hit for the pitcher. They're starting to warm up. Dio and the Rays bullpen. They're starting to warm up. They're starting to warm up. Taylor Ferguson in the Dodgers bullpen. Non-safe situation. 1 talent. I said round ball on a top by Cedar. Off balance. Cedar jump through. Save. Tetsudo beats it out. I think that's his actually first hit of the postseason. That was his first hit of the postseason. I think that was actually his first hit of the postseason. And that was. I believe it was because he already. Yeah, that was his first hit of the postseason. He's now 1 for 13 with an RBI, which was an RBI ground out. So now batting at .077. And by the way, I'm not sure when Game 3 of the World Series will be. I'm not gonna say like I did in the last episode it would be this week or this weekend. It could be possibly next week or next weekend. Because this weekend, then I'll do like Babe Ruth, Rose showing like Friday, and then on the weekend, then I'll do obviously Babe Ruth Rose show, like Babe Ruth Rose show, Man 21 Face the Franchise, and Man 21 Career Mode or Franchise. That's the plan right now. That's what I know. Film. Babe Ruth Rose show, Man 21 Face the Franchise, and Man 21 Career Mode or Franchise. Here we go, there's Meadows. That's another, and now it past Turner and Cedar. 2 on, 2 out. And now it's the same situation. Jansen not warming up. So 2 on, 2 out for Wendell, and here comes Taylor Ferguson. First appearance in the postseason. It's still lefty versus lefty though. 2 on town. I said round ball, charging, gotta hurry, and it is, and then it's over. The Rays squander the best opportunity of the game. We got to the bottom of the 8th, the score is still 4-0 for Dodgers in game 2. Now here comes Dado Castillo, trying to keep the deficit right where it is, and in the bottom of the 9th. One on down. Foul ball. Yeah. Another foul ball. The 98-mile-per-hour forcing fastball side. That fastball has some heat on it. I said round ball. Throw to first. 1 down. Jason's not warming up, by the way. And looks like it is now just an because this indicates it becomes a safe situation. Even if it's not, he might come in and start at 9. I'm not sure. Well, so you can't be unless they use a pinch hitter, which the pitcher spot's now on deck, but there's 2 outs, so they might not get up. Hopefully, there's Gavin left to Cindo on the 6th, which was the last at bat. 1 on town. I said round ball. Diaz is out of the reach of Diaz. Now here comes the pitcher spot. And they're a pinch hit and then bring Jansen in. And even if it becomes a safe situation, you can't pitch it into a save. And let's say they don't have Matt Beatty pinch hit for the pitcher. Here we go. Righty versus lefty. Batting 3-3 in the postseason. That's a ground ball. Throw to center for the 4th and it's over. The Rays need 4 in the tie. 5 is hits only at the top of the 9th. And the score is the Dodgers 4 and the Rays 0. No runs on 6 hits, 1 error by a Dodge for the Rays. 4 on the 12 hits, no errors for the Dodgers. Here comes Taylor Jansen. not. Well, it's not a safe situation. Even if it becomes a safe situation, you can't pitch away into a save. But yet, he has 4 appearances in the postseason and 4 for 4 on saves. Just Diaz. That's a ground ball, and that's a base hit. So they got 1 base runner. Still need 2 more to bring the timer into the play. They're still within a grand slam. There's a star. Here comes Choi. That's a ground ball. Cedar was leaning over, setting 1 first double play. A 6-4-3 double play. No runners on, 2 outs, and the Rays are now a final out. Sorry, I was done with the stats of Reyes, but here we go. 1-on count to Renfroe. That's a ground. This should do it. Thrown to first by Lutz, and the pit is low picked by Muncy, and the Dodgers win Game 2 of the World Series, 4-0 over the Rays, and have tied the series at 1 game apiece, heading to Tampa Bay for Game 3 and 4. So there will be a Game 3 and 4, and maybe 5. So Game 3 and 4 will happen, and Game 5 might happen. So they have a chance to, and they have tied to the 1 game apiece, heading to Tampa Bay for Game 3 and 4. And if it does do it, the Game 5 will be back here in LA. The Rays won 5-4, or the Rays won 5. Rays had a 5-4 come from beyond win over the Dodgers in Game 1, and the Dodgers won 4-0. The Rays won 5-4 in Game 1, and the Dodgers won 4-0 in Game 2. And the Rays 5-4 win in Game 1 was a come from beyond one. And here's one last letter line score. Top 2 hitters for the Rays, Austin Meadows and Tevin Kiermaier. Top 2 hitters for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts and Mance Muncy. Julio Reyes, number 7 starting pitcher for his team, is our top player of the game for Game 2. Game 3 will most likely, unless they maybe film it during the week, but I doubt it. Well, maybe. Maybe if I can film it, maybe Babe Ruth Wednesday, I can film Game 3 of the series, like maybe Friday, maybe. But I'm not going to say it's only this week or this weekend. It might be, but I'm not going to say like 100% it's going to be this week or this weekend. It could be next week or next weekend. Which, well, actually, not this upcoming week and this upcoming weekend. It'll be the next week and the next weekend. 7 2/3 innings pitched, 6 hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts, and no home runs. Julio Reyes gets the win. He moved to 2-0 in the postseason. Tired last time, it's the loss. He falls to 1-1. Or Julio Reyes gets the win. He moved to 2-0 in the postseason. And tired last time, it's the loss. He falls to 1-1 in the postseason. And no save because it wasn't a safe situation. Yeah, there was no save because it wasn't a safe situation. So yeah, Game 3, well, it could be this week or this weekend, and if it's not, then it will be the next week or the next weekend. I'd like to close on the board. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Oh yeah, also, the episode on a brand new Man 21 franchise will be going up tomorrow. I'd like to close on the board. And the NFL season has started. It started on Thursday, but this is the first like Sunday, I guess, for all the teams play besides, I guess, 6 of the teams. Every team besides 6 of them play Sunday. 6 teams that don't, the Chiefs and Texans, and then I know and then the 4 teams in the Monday night doubleheader, or Monday Night Football doubleheader, which I think it's I forgot what the 2 games were, but 6 teams that don't play on Sunday. The 2, the Texans and the Chiefs that play on Thursday, and then the 4 teams that play in the Monday Night Football. Or in the Week 1 Monday Night Football doubleheader, which in Week 1 there's always 2 Monday Night Football games, and after that there's 1, obviously. There's 2 in Week 1 and then 1 in Week 2 through 16, and then in Week 17 there's no Monday Night Football. So technically the regular season they still have 17 telecasts though, because they have 2 in Week 1 and then 1 in Week 2 through 16, and 9 in Week 17. Alright, so I want to close on the board. If you accept the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Sorry, Mom, Dad, Grandpa, aunts, uncles, friends, and friends about these videos. And you know, I'm going to see you in episode number 48 of Over the Show 20 Postseason Series. See you in episode number 48. The Needle on a Bacon.